this bolt right here is going to be the hardest thing kind of with this rear brake job. So rusted in there. I mean, it's been sitting for a couple months. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do is I want to hit this with some lubricant. Let me get that. I like to use a liquid wrench, penetrating oil. One of the better ones, I would say, for sure. Just hit it. I like to hit it, kind of be generous with it. Now, also I'll get the pockets in here because I know it's going to be rusted in there as well. All right, and then I'll just give it a few minutes. Gonna hit it with the punch, just to knock off the rust in there.
Pégale 2 o 3 chingadazos como que no lo pudiera sacar. Eso es nomás para que sepa que va para afuera. Para que sepa que va para afuera. Tócale la puerta. Pero métele el que es la llave que.
After you hit it with the chisel a little bit, you want to get a number 6. Get it in there. Now it's the correct size. It's a little bit hard to get in there just because I just hit it with the chisel and the hammer. It's fine. And you can tap it in a little bit with the hammer now.
Despacito nomás. Con la llave grande.
So you see how it's gonna spin? We need to put a screwdriver in there. Stick it in here. Actually, I'll do it right in the middle here. It's gonna stop it from moving. And there we go. And that was pretty easy. It's pretty important that you hit it with the chisel. I think it knocks off the rust. The other side, we rounded it like crazy, so we had to. Now, you could have done that after you taken out the caliper and everything, but I wanted to do that first because we had so much trouble with it the last time. Hit it with some brake clean. Taking out the caps from the back. I'll show you where these are. If you go back here, there's a caliper. They're right here. One is on the top, another one in the bottom over here. You got to feel for them. Just pull them back with your nails. Number 7. We're doing the number 7 hex. Number 7 hex. The other pin, these are how the pins look. So we got 2 of the pins. You got to clean these off. Get some good brake cleaner on them. Little rag, clean them off, and then we're gonna have to lube them up a little bit. We're using a little bungee cord to hang up the caliper. push in the caliper. Feel anymore. That's it. We'll take off the old pad. Goes like this. This one goes like that. We'll clean that up. Up as well as we can. Now we're gonna, I like to use some ultra brake parts lubricant. We won't use too much of it, we just want very little. We'll get like a little bit on my hand, and then I'll just go around the caliper. A little bit goes a long way for this, for sure. Okay. Take off this bracket because we want to take out the rotor. This is 16. It's a 16 millimeter. If I can find it. Okay. Get a 16. I like these really long breaker bars. Put it in there, make sure it's on the off position. Get it in there. I mean, it shouldn't be, if you have one of these long bars, it shouldn't be too tight. And we'll break the other one as well. Okay, we broke that one. Got the other bolt. I like to just place it down exactly how it was. And then I'll leave it over here to place it for now. Now, if the rotor's rusted like mine, one of these heavy mallets would help. And then you want to do all over. And then from the back, actually if I had a little more leverage, I know I can knock it. Go. Got it. Cut it off. You don't want any of this to get in your face. It's not good for you.
Spray it down. Let's get live brush.
Bit of this grease onto the hub here. Just don't want it. Kind of avoid the corrosion on there. So far, you see it has like a little drum set up here. If it's too loose, you can adjust it here. There's a wheel adjustment. The new brake rotor comes with a little holding nut. Here's the old brake rotor. Now we'll put on the new one. Obviously we'll need this bolt, which has a 6mm hex to hold on the rotor onto the hub here. So let's see how that works. So let's put in the new rotor. What you gotta look out for, well, sorry about the shakiness. I'll try not to shake it as much, but you see how this side has 3 holes right there? We're gonna try to line up with these 3 holes on the right. So let's see how that goes right now. Okay. Sorry for the shakiness. Try to line them up. You kind of see how they line up right now. Alright. Now we'll get this 6mm hex Goes on there. Make sure you line them up. Make sure all your holes are being lined up. Oh, and actually, I forgot to do something. I'm gonna add a little bit of Loctite, blue Loctite to be specific. That's just to prevent rust and from it loosening. Just a little bit like that's enough, right? You guys see it on there? Get it on there. Okay, tighten it up a little bit.
And then we'll start with the brakes next. There you go. That's as tight as you need it. Don't need to go crazy on that again. That's good enough.
These BMW, these are actually what you would call high carbon, and it says specifically do not put any brake clean. How you would clean the rotors usually, you don't do that on these. On the carbon ones, you don't do that. It can damage your rotor. So now we'll find our new brakes and then we'll change those out. Hey, how's it going, Brian? Yeah, let me know, man. Yeah, dude. Just let me know. Now, I just added a little bit of grease. I'll add some at the bottom. That's too much. Add some to the top. I want this stuff to fling around. That's good enough.
Ándale. Ándale pues, que tenga buen día. Ahí van las brecas bien.
We'll do the other side.
Sin tocar mucho.
You do not want to get that and anywhere in your brake surface. If you do, you want to get some sandpaper and sand that down a little bit. Never get it on there. Just a little bit like that. Our bracket here, give it a quick cleaning. I keep forgetting. Want to add Loctite. It's not a, you don't have to do it 100%. I just like to do it. It's peace of mind knowing that it won't fall out. One of our brake pads. We'll tighten down that bolt in the back again. That was 16. You could torque it down if you want. Put the torque spec on there. Not super necessary. I'd say get them really snug is good. Don't overdo it. And then we'll get this in there. And this goes. Be careful you don't knock over your pad like I did right now. Tricky part. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Make sure they line up in the back. Okay. There we go. Now we're looking at these pins in the back here. You need a 7mm hex. Clean them up one more time. Some brake fluid. Give them a wipe. And in these, you don't want to use this. What you do want to use is called Dielectric Grease. And this is the correct one that you want on there. Just want a little bit. Again, just like every other bolt, I'm gonna put a little bit of Loctite. Get my Loctite on there. And if you're wondering what Loctite I use I like using Vibratite. It's a really good, pretty good Loctite. Okay, get it in there. You get your 7. And you start tying it down.
Now I could cheat and use my as soon as it tightens, it's back off. And now I'm struggling to take it off. Maybe I'm not going to use my impact. Next one, I have it all greased up already. I'm going to add some Loctite. Probably not even showing a lot of this on camera, but
Hey, dude. I'm working on it, dude.
Yeah, I'll try to turn on it now. I need to circulate it a little bit. Still have some stuff I need to do on my one. I'm like 75-80%.
Sí, pues yo soy el ayudante que no podía sacar un tornillo y yo se lo saco con el puro aliento. Con el puro color.
Stupid clip. Not bad for 675, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ahí va.
It's a nice looking car.
¿Verdad que está bonito ya con placas y ya que me lo preste tantito para quemarle la llanta? Llantas nuevas, porque esas están las golpeadas.
There's still some stuff I need to do on it though. It's been a pain in the ass though.